babe, wake up. Fallout news just dropped. Yeah, so if you haven't heard, there's some news about Obsidian, who developers of one of my favorite games of all time, Fallout New Vegas, has been said to be about to start work on a new Fallout game. You know, you hear this news and damn, we should be hyped, right? Have the possibility of a sequel to this acclaimed game that might just be in the works, but I'm telling you right now to hold your horses. Let's keep our expectations in check. There are a few people who are coming back to work on the new Fallout game that worked on Fallout New Vegas. But to me, that's still not reason enough to be hyped for this upcoming Fallout game. The reason that Fallout New Vegas was as good as it was because of all the people involved, not just a few head honchos, right? I would compare this news to the same way back when Back 4 Blood was announced as a spiritual successor to the Left 4 Dead games. Fantastic 2 games that we got from Valve, and how for Back 4 Blood there were a few developers from those original games that went on to create Back 4 Blood. But as we know, the game was a fucking failure. Like, obviously, everyone was comparing this game to Left 4 Dead and how it has really regressed from a game that came out a long time ago. This shows that it's not just a few people that make a game as notable as Left 4 Dead. It takes all the pieces of the puzzle to come together to make something as fantastic as the Left 4 Dead games were. But Back 4 Blood did not have that. It had only a few people who didn't make every single system in that game from Left 4 Dead franchise, right? They were just a few people who worked on it, not necessarily the lead creative thinkers of systems or gameplay mechanics that we see and immediately think of Left 4 Dead. Without these, all these pieces come together, you get a weak game like Back 4 Blood. This is the way I see the new Fallout game turning out. And I know it looks like I've given up hope before anything has really come out, but I'm going to go into this game with skepticism whenever it gets announced, right? I don't want to be swept up in the hype for something until something notable comes out, like a gameplay or a trailer footage of what to expect before I decide to be hyped for something. And I'm saying this because Fallout New Vegas is a fantastic game with an incredible story that had me hooked from the start. Spoilers going forward from here on out for not just Fallout New Vegas, but a little bit of Fallout 3 and 4. When Benny shoots you in the fucking head at the start, damn, and we go on our adventure to get revenge and get the platinum chip back, man, I was hooked from the start. And finding all sorts of interesting and wacky shit out in the Mojave was fucking fun. And the difference between Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 and 4 is that for those 2 games, I feel like I'm being rushed to pursue the story. Like in Fallout 4, you're looking for Sean, right? Your son. And in Fallout 3, we're looking for our dad. We literally leave the vault immediately after he leaves. We go out looking for him in the wasteland. But in New Vegas, we're just kind of all right, we come across some clues and we'll see if we find this guy. It feels more like we're being pushed to explore out in the Mojave and see what the hell is out there, rather than, oh, we have to look for this person, right? Anyways, yeah, I remember fucking going near Quarry Junction for the first time, where obviously there's a shitload of death claws, right? I remember just trying to make it past there without even going into the quarry, and 3 death claws saw me and fucking absolutely destroyed me. I was ripped apart. And then later on, when I was leveled up a little more and came back with more guns and grenades and shit, when I went into the quarry, to my fucking dismay, and found out that there's an alpha and a mother death claw that reside in there. Holy shit, they had fucking fun ripping me apart. I've died so many times just trying to get into the quarry and take out all these death claws. I mean, I had to glitch my way up onto a hill that the death claws couldn't get on top of. And to be honest, I had a few close calls trying to get up on that hill. I literally almost died. I even died a few times trying to get onto that glitch spot because I actually fell down. Yeah, that was fucking something. But those are moments I remember from Fallout New Vegas. It was a fun experience, even if I was absolutely getting demolished. You remember these moments for their chaotic nature and just how random it is. And another thing I really liked about Fallout New Vegas is its reputation system. It was so cool because every action you took against a faction, even some of the smaller factions over the bigger ones like the NCR and Legion, right? You had the cons and the boomers. It was really interesting seeing everything you did actually affecting who would be on your side and who would fucking kill you on sight. That was fucking interesting and so cool because I actually wiped out the Legion at the Cottonwood Cove, and obviously Caesar wasn't happy with that, but the NCR was. I didn't even know who the fuck they were, but they fucking liked that I was doing that, so I was like, yo, it really feels like your actions have consequences, unlike in fucking Fallout 3 with its whack-ass karma system, which is boiled down to you being Hitler's reincarnation or literally Jesus. You're either a good person or you're a bad person. That's it. That's the fucking karma system. And if you progress the story, you're always gonna be I guess like good because you have to take out the fucking enclave. So I guess that's like positive karma or whatever. I just thought it was dumb. It didn't really feel like my choices really mattered too much. But yeah, that's it. Fallout round over. Going back to the Obsidian news, I know it sounds like I'm being real negative about everything, right? But actually, I hope this new Fallout game, whatever it turns out being, ends up being good because like, I really like Fallout New Vegas, and I hope they make a sequel, and I hope it's good. But I just feel like we should all keep our expectations reeled in and take a wait and see approach until we get more information about what the game is, how it's gonna look like, all that shit. Hopefully they don't push, agendas or anything. And that's really all I wanted this video to be about. Let's wait and see. But what are some of your guys' thoughts on this potential, sequel to Fallout New Vegas? Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you hyped or not? I'd like to hear what you have to say. That's all I gotta say. Bye.